the same. Loyalty is gonna be my downfall. Right or wrong, I'ma take it to the grave. I'm a O-U-T-L-A-W. My niggas got...
What's going on, guys? I know it has been a very, very long time since I have posted on YouTube. I think it has been since iDrive of last year, which I think was in July or, late July last year, since I posted a big YouTube video. I've been filming like shorts and TikTok and stuff like that, but, I've just been caught up and I had some issues filming some videos after that that just didn't pan out. Like, there's no way I could have posted them. For example, like I filmed a video for Smoky Mountain Truck Fest. I was down there in Tennessee, but I didn't realize until I got home that all of my footage had no audio. So for whatever reason, my mic wasn't picking up onto my camera and there was just nothing I could do. I wasn't going to voice over a 30-minute video. I know I wouldn't want to hear that. So I imagine y'all don't want either. But with that being said, I went to Las Vegas that following right after in November. And then while I was down there, like the last day I was there, just going through some stuff, looking before I flew home, I realized that none of my videos were on my camera. I don't know if my SD card got compromised or they just didn't record. I have no idea. Couldn't figure it out with my camera, and there was nothing I could do. SEMA was already over. The desert filming was already over. So I had to do what I had to do and not post. And then all the holidays came. There's not really any truck stuff during the holidays. And then come up on the beginning of the year with PCB. That is the first show I went to. And I actually bought this new truck that's behind me. I still have the big truck over here on this side of the shop, but I bought this one behind me, and I'll get into a lot into that with the PCB video, but I will update y'all now with some of the stuff that's going on because a lot of it has changed, and you'll definitely see that from the PCB video a month ago to now. But I want to go ahead and get a video out while I'm doing that. But with that, I've been waiting to post the PCV video because had a lot of family stuff going on. So my grandpa actually just passed away a week ago today. And he was a very big influence in my life and, with my family. And so, in this family, we're very family oriented and that's a big thing that with him. So, a lot going on with that. There's no way I could post. I didn't even want to pick up the camera. I didn't want to do anything. We've been helping him. But it's time for me to pick it back up and keep getting back into this. So with that being said, I'm going to show you all something that's probably really stupid on this truck. I'll show you some pictures of it before anything else happened to now. And it's just a crazy difference. So let's go ahead and get into it. I do want to say that if you order off of my brand, Fort Creek, it'll be down in the description, shop Fort Creek. I want to be able to give back like all these other creators do. So with that being said, I don't want to make it to where everybody enters and like one person wins. So what I'm going to do instead is if you go onto our website and order a mystery cash box level 2, that is our medium box. It is the middle expensive one, right? You have one that's cheaper. You have one that's more expensive depending on how much merchandise you want. But this middle one, even ground, you will get entered into winning a brand new turtle box. With that being said, this giveaway is only going to be 25 entries. So every 25 orders I get, I'm giving away one. So if I get 100 orders next month, I'm giving away 4 boxes. So that's every 25 orders you have a chance to win. So, I didn't want to fill it up to where, every dollar you spend, you get an entry and, have 1,000 people enter and only one prize. I want to give away a prize each time. But another thing that I'm doing is I'm only doing it with the mystery cash box, and I'll get into those in just a second. So with these mystery cash boxes, you are going to get $50 worth of merchandise. Each box is $50. So if you enter into it, you buy a box, you're going to get $50 worth of merchandise, whether that be shirts, whether that be a hoodie, whether it be hats, whether it be anything. You could get a chance to win some detail and stuff that we come out with. These are partnered with Renegade, right? So these are really good. If you know what Renegade is, you're really going to like those. You could win any of those, but you're also going to win some cold, hard cash. And this is exactly how that could work. So if you order a box, right, you get a shirt. All these are wrapped in plastic. You can't really see them, but if you order a box, not only are you going to get the merchandise up to $50, you're also guaranteed to win up to $250 in each box. So you could get all of this stuff plus anywhere up to $250 and a chance to win a brand new TurtleBox. All right, let's get back to the video. Here we go. All right, I don't know if you can tell by this engine bay, but this is a new body Chevy, 07 to 13. This one in particular is a 2011. I had to fit the white. You know, it's still white. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that. But it has sat in the shop for almost 3 weeks now. So I got home from Florida, immediately started tearing it apart because the lift was awful. But because it sat outside for like 2 days, right before it came in here, let me see if I can get this damn hood down. This thing's tough as hell. It is filthy. Filthy, filthy. I don't know if y'all can see the pollen on there. I think you can see it. That thing is filthy. Truck doesn't even look white. It literally looks yellow, right? You know, our shop is filthy. You know, we've been in and out of here a whole bunch. But this truck is disgusting. Wheels are disgusting. Everything underneath is bad. So I took off the FTS off of the bottom. I put it back to stock. I did put a 2.5-inch level. And we're not quite done with it. I had to get a new sway bar. So it turns out that sway bar wouldn't fit. So I had to get a different sway bar. And then it has 2-inch drop shackles in the rear. So when I take this block out, I will, you know, be all the way on the tire. It's not going to be like that anymore. So, but we just didn't have a chance really to finish it. And the reason for that is this: if you look right here on the ground and all of our tools, you have a spike lug key. Now, one thing you don't want to do with a spike lug key is use it when it's broken. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but yeah, you definitely don't want to use it when it looks like that. So we're gonna let it sit here until I get another spike lug key in the mail, because nobody seems to have one in the entire state of Virginia. So until then, this is the way it sits, and that's how it's gonna sit. That lift I had just had a whole bunch of problems. So I took it off. I'm ordering a brand new kit and a brand new set of wheels. If anybody wants these are for sale. 26-inch C35s with Haida mud champs. I mean, you see the tread. They're like 85%, 80%, somewhere in there. They're brand new before I took them to Florida. But this truck has been pretty great. I will say it's probably the loudest truck I have ever owned. And that's saying something, because the big truck is a beast. But I mean, there's things that I have to do with this. I mean, you know, these clears are starting to get this like stuff on the front, and they're starting to like skim up. You know, it's all starting to chip everywhere. You know, and as we go through this truck, like you can see, like there's like, I don't know, it's definitely a fixer upper. I want to take these damn things off. You know, and it's got its paint chips, right? Like whoever owned this thing, man, fucking beat on it to hell. You know, and like I said, it's pollen covered. And if we get back here, it doesn't have any bed liner. You know, this is from Drop Shackles, which is great. I wish I had known that before I bought it. You know, it has painted tails, but both of them are chipped. And another thing with that, whoever wired these did a terrible job. Literally, both of them are completely like backwards, like ass backwards. Like we had to completely redo this damn thing to even get the bulbs to even go back in the housing. So, but yeah, so it's definitely got some issues. I know it's starting to like chip up here, things I got to do. It is paint matched. I don't know, we're starting to get into the squad again. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, they're both of them are chipped, right? So I mean, they do look good. I don't understand the black all the way around. I don't understand that at all, but it's there. It's pieced back together. We went and got all the stock parts with it. Came with the steering and everything else when I bought it off of a junk Tahoe I got like 2.5 hours away. And the whole reason for taking this lift off is when we were 2 hours away, our damn tie rod blew out, right, on the driver's side. It just decided it was going to come out. And when we started taking this lift apart, we realized that, like, nothing was tight, right? So, I mean, we drove, you know, to Florida and back and got back and realized that only one of our bolts on our strut tower was you know, even tight. None of the bottom bolts were tight. So it's definitely one of those things that I got to redo, and I'm definitely going to redo it. I have new wheels, definitely going to be KG1s, Furies, new lift coming in. It's going to be powdered a crazy color. Definitely have audio coming for this, so we're excited about that. So yeah, it's definitely a piece of work. I will say that some of this truck stuff is getting out of hand for me. I know, like, I like my big lifts. Like, my big truck is humongous, like stupidly huge and stupid. But in terms of like the squat, like, I understand getting the biggest squat, but when you do that, like, you're making your lifts like super unsafe. And I don't care if you come in my comments and say, oh, it's safe, you don't know what you're talking about, oh, you've just never done it before. Well, you know, I had a stack lift on this when I bought it. It rode like dog shit. It drove like dog shit. It wasn't aligned. So that's definitely something that we have to fix. And you know, it's just not a great time in all reality. It's just not fun, and all these things, like, and whoever like wired these, like wired them through here, and they're not even like hooked up. Like, you see that? Like, those are awful. No, like, I don't know. They didn't work. They're a piece of junk. I took them off. We're gonna put some new ones on. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's not, a lot of these things I don't like, you know. And I wish I had really done a deep dive before buying this truck, but I'm definitely gonna make it to what all a truck can be, and we'll see what I can do with it from. All right, so that's everything I have going on with the truck, with my life, and everything, you know, just updates. I want to keep you all in the loop as best as I can. But we are definitely gonna post PCB. That should be out in like 3 days. That's coming out. I got another video coming out like a week after that, if that. So we're gonna start rolling out content here. So you need to make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, share, everything you need to know. Hit that little bell so you get a notification every time I post. Even though, you know, for me, I do it all the time when people listen. I never even get the ding, so I don't know what the thing is, but please hit it for me, and just maybe it'll do something. So we'll see. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. If we do, I'm gonna be giving away something. I'm not gonna show it to you, but valued right now at over 15 grand, and I think y'all are really want to get in on it. If I were you, I would. So the only way to win is to be subscribed to me. So definitely do that for me. So we'll go ahead and catch y'all on the next one.
Maybe I just wanna be an outlaw. Lord knows I've never been a saint. Lord, tears gonna